Alright, once again, I want to give our praises to Yahweh, Shami or Shai, Shami Kakodash. We say, Dominance, the apostles and elders of Green Mission well, our teachers, our apostles in the truth. We say, salutation solely, I come out say, push within our truth and stay in and the out in a continuing season and season. We say, Shalom. Once again, we're going into a little video here. I saw this, I thought about a video, I think this page is GMS, pushing, let's see if, let's get his page before I continue. Right, so I got the inspiration to do the video was from GMS. Keep pushing BA, right? Keep pushing bar, right? So this is where I get the article from, and was watching the video, and I just sparked my spirit to say yo to do a video as well. So going into the article here, it's a quarter of millennials want a microchip inserted under their skin, so they don't even have to reach into their wallet ever again. And just to show you that these millennials, what they're calling millennials today, they want to take the RFID chip. They want that because, again, this is what society leading to. This is what they're basically showing them on TV. They're promoting on the internet and all these things. And when you look at millennial, they say a person reaching young adulthood in the early 21st century. So young adulthood. So these youngins, these children, they want to take this RFID chip. Because majority of the movies, they're showing them is robotic, cyborg. Everything they're showing them is tech. Everything they're showing them is technology, making things easier. Showing them and making things easier and so forth. So showing them something like a chip that could open a car door, that has security, opening your house, all these things, to them, that is something cool. That is something amazing, some new discovery, So you say, so when you look at millennial, again, you say the title millennial generally means you were a young person at the year 2000, right? So that way it means. So you say quarter of millennials want a microchip inserted under their skin, so they don't even have to reach into their wallet ever again. And just as you say, you sure when they watch your videos, they watch it on TV, they see it on the commercials, because again, I did a video back where a commercial from a German bank, right? It was a commercial on TV from a German bank that was showing you the RFID chip. The person was using the RFID chip, right? So they seen it on TV, they seen it on commercials, they seen it on the internet, they seen it on they see it on videos of him. They may be going tech classes and so forth. So they hear the tech teacher tell them about these things, showing them little clippings here and there. How cool it is to have a chip. You're able to not use a wallet, as I say here, have to reach into their wallet ever again. You understand? And they're gonna make it sound sweet for you, that hey, you're not to carry no cash on you, so if nobody can rob you and all these things. So they'll make it seem cool to you. Taking the chip go seem cool. And these young people, they basically will do that. They fall into that. Because again, their parents ain't teaching them the right thing. No society teaching them the right thing. You understand? They basically go by society, and society is basically going to make majority of these people take the chip. You understand? So it's a quarter of millennials want a microchip inserted under their skin, so they don't even have to reach into their wallet ever again. It's a new survey found 25% of young Aussies want payment chip in their skin. Report, so it's a new survey found 25% of young Aussies want payment chip in their skin. It's a authors say microchips are next step to existing fingerprint payment payment methods. So now you're fingerprint, but soon it will be microchip. You understand? You don't even need a fingerprint no more. It's a quarter of young Australians are happy to have a microchip inserted under the skin of their hand to tap for payments instead of reaching for a phone or wallet. A survey of Aussies found that 24% of millennials want the biometric chip to make buying products easier. And that goes straight into the prophecy that is written in Revelation verse 13. Right? Now, before we continue, I bring out a scripture here. This is Ezekiel chapter 2. I'll go to verse 7. I'll go straight to the point. It say, and thou shalt speak my words unto them, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are a most rebellious house. And I was talking about Israel. Now, we don't know Israelites are being caught up in this. Israelites is like, they believe in this millennial and so forth talk and all these things, Gen Z and millennial talk. So, and they were rebellious. They would read this article, or they would, I sure they in that 25% of that survey that was taught. You understand? And this goes out for you, Israel. It say, and thou shalt speak my words unto them, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are most rebellious also. So whether you all hear or forbear, you bounce up any videos that they see the apostles, the elders, the conquerors of brothers be doing on a daily basis about the rfid chip. You'll bounce it up and see that taking this chip is a no-no, and you'll still continue to do it. So rather you all hear or forbear, you all will this word will be speak unto you. Right? So so continuing, let's see here. I'm going to jump to Ezekiel chapter 3 verse 17. It says, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word of my mouth and give them warning from me. And this warning that you are taking is that don't take this ship. If you're any of your Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and natives, and them that not looking, it is, and Jake mix up all over, right? Jake actually mix up all over. You understand? So them that of Israel, don't take the rfid chip, and there is warning. So he says, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. And that's the warning we giving you. Don't take that, because that day is dead. That day is dead. You understand? And you hear them making it sound pretty, making it sound sweet that they wouldn't have a whole no wallet, or you get rid of fingerprint payments and so forth. You understand? You see, among the youngest Australians surveyed, Generation Z, the desire to be injected with a small transmitter was slightly higher than 25%. So you see? So you see, people already want the RFID chip. They want it to come. They want it. Right? They want this thing to come. That is the thing, rather you hear or forbid, this word shall be you shall speak this word no matter what. You understand? Get the people that believe that the RFID chip is not the mark of the beast, but it is. So let's go into Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. It says, and he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, and free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, right? Again, so when I go into the word mark, it means to stick or imprint, right? And that is what they're doing with the chip. Obviously, that they say, what they say here, what it say, they say a quarter of young Australians are happy to have a microchip inserted under the skin of their hand. So that is going in straight into the word mark, right? It's saying, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. So it doesn't matter who he is, no matter what status he is in this place. When this becomes mandatory, it's a yes or no. You take it or not, right? It's a rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And let's say here, a quarter of young Australians are happy to have a microchip inserted under the skin of their hand to tap for payments instead of reaching for a phone or wallet. Now, it says to tap for payments, right? Verse 17, it says, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. And so it says, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So if you don't have this chip, obviously you wouldn't be able to buy or sell. And I just like what they're telling you here. So yeah, this is how you will be. This is taking a chip, taking a rfid chip will be taking a microchip will be able to do what, to make it be able to what, to buy, sell, you know, as it say, as this article say, access your wallet, right? To other sort of counter stuff that you will be able to do with it. But again, they'll make it seem nice here. That's how they're showing in the promoting the movies by biometric things and tech cyborg and this and that, and you're just getting caught up by that. You're just getting caught up by those stuff. Right? Because even when they go into the word mark, it also has the meaning of it. It also goes that would cause servitude. When you look up servitude, it means to be a slave. So when you had that, you're gonna need their control, right? And you with that. So you say, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Say, here is wisdom, let him that had understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 603.6. So yeah, which is 666, right? But it is just showing you that this chip is the mark of the beast, and you're already seeing that people want it. They want it. It's a quarter of millennials want a microchip inserted under their skin. Now imagine this is just a survey that went out. Imagine if the survey went out to more people, that number would raise. You understand? That number would raise. Yeah, so sorry about that. I just had to take a little pause. So yeah, so going back at as I was saying before, just trying to recap. Yeah, so if imagine if you pass the survey to more people or go to more countries, right? Because it's saying Aussie, best meaning Australia, right? So imagine if the survey went out to more people, the numbers would eventually grow. It will go from 25% to 50 or 80, you understand? Or even 90, because we don't know as a remnant not going and take that chip compared to the people that going to take it. Because again, follow fashion, you know, these millennials are seeing things and they want to do it, but I just prophecy, right? So so they want to take the chip, right? And this is the judgment for them that take the chip. This is Revelation 14 verse 9. He said, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, right? Receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of wrath of God. So he's going to be destroyed if he take this mark of the beast. So you see, the same shall drink of the wine of wrath of God, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, right? And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb, right? And the smoke of the torment ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whatsoever receiveth the mark of his name. So yeah, so you take the mark, your judgment to receive is going to be tormented, is going to be burnt. You understand? So you think taking the beast is I mean taking the mark, taking that chip is a good thing? No, it's not. You think you're going to take the chip and they're going to worship God still? You're mad. You're mad. You have to be mad. Basically, you tie yourself to this place. You tie yourself to the Lord. That is why that was start with give them warning, and that is the warning. The warning is what? Not to take that chip. And yes, it will come in a way that, hey, as it said, to buy or sell. So you'll be able to see things like food, water, all these things that you're accustomed getting. Right? That's why you're going to pay cash or whatever it is. Check, credit card, whatever it is. Soon that will be what? You'll have to have a chip to buy that. And that is where that temptation will come. Would they take the chip to get that? Or would they not? But just remember, them that take the chip is going to be what? As they say, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of the torment ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of God and the faith of Yahweh. Because even when you go to the law, one of the laws state that you're not supposed to take no mark into your skin. So even taking a chip is also breaking the law, the commandments of the Lord, right? So, hey, it's wrong. You understand it wrong. So, hey, again, let's go into this video and to give people warning that you're already seeing that people want the chip. You understand? People want that chip. But at the end of the day, that matter of Israel, don't take it. We know plenty gonna take it, but still, you gotta get them warning still. Don't take the RFID chip. No matter how sweet they bring it to you, don't take it. You understand? So with that, we give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rekakadash. We say that when the apostles and elders are great, must rule well. Our teachers are apostles in the truth, and we say salutations. So they are come out to the pushing without truth and say Dean and the out. In the consulting season, we say Shalom.